Hi, it's Matt Harper-Penman here from Fabric Property Group. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about my top tips for investing in property for the first time. Now, we speak to people that are experienced developers, and we also speak to investors that are looking to get into property for the first time. So in this particular video, it's going to be talking to people that are looking to do it for the first time. Now, my first top tip would be to completely understand your strategy. Get yourself educated. There are lots of courses out there these days and lots of free material on YouTube and the internet, which I'd advise you go and read, understand, and really get to know your investment. Understand your risks as well as your upside, because that can be a really big thing in investment. You know, knowing your downside can actually be more important than knowing your upside, and mitigating against those risks is super important. Once you've looked at your strategy, my second tip would be to understand the areas which your strategy operates within. Looking for places where you're looking at the local plan, looking at the regeneration plan, and looking for that economic stimulus within that area. That can be a massive thing which can promote capital growth within that area. I would also suggest you piggyback on the research and development of big companies such as Amazon and Starbucks. If they're deploying their resources into an area, they've spent millions of pounds in terms of looking into those particular areas, which generally means you can piggyback on the back of those and look at those as a good area as well. On top of that, you can be looking at the transport links. If an area is well connected from transport links and connected to those big cities and work hubs, then that can be a real big indication that you're going to attract either tenants or homeowners that are going to want to live in those areas and be happy to commute to work. That's a really big plus point. Now, once you've done those things, I would then be looking at my third tip. My third tip would be to actually surround yourself with the correct people. That's internally and externally to the business. Now, when I first started out in property, within my first year, I almost quit property altogether. And that's because property isn't an easy business to be in. You know, you need persistence, you need, that drive and that motivation to keep carrying on. And if you're on your own, that can be a bit daunting and scary at times. So actually surrounding yourself with the right people can really help you and support you along that way. That's what I did at that point in my career and life. I surrounded myself with the right business partners and also the right external power team to support me and drive me forward. So in terms of your external power team, I would be looking at essentially solicitors, mortgage brokers, and also builders on the ground. Now, ways you can get, sort of bypass that period of time and skip through having to interview people, and that's working with like investment agents or sourcing agents, which can really plug you into their teams, which they've spent years building and time relationships, etc. I would still do your own due diligence on those teams though, making sure you've looked at previous work, ask for testimonials, and actually do speak to those people and ask them the tough questions. What was your experience with working with these people? Because at the end of the day, like I said earlier in the video, mitigating risk is a massive thing when it comes to property investment. So I hope you got some value from this video today. If you enjoyed the video and you want to talk more about property investment and getting involved for the first time, please do feel free to contact us. The details will be in the info below. And if you did like the video, please do like, share and subscribe, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.